absolutely surreal. This is one of the most magic combinations. This doesn't happen that often, where there's still plenty of fall foliage left and then it starts to snow, so there's just oranges and yellows and greens, and then you just get this blue in the forest from the overcast snow. I can't see anything!
This is the coolest thing in the world.
Is it cool?
It's leading into
My life just changed forever. Alright, buddy, get in there.
so come back here.
First frost this morning, and it just happens to be the first golden morning in a while. It's been extremely rainy lately and dreary for probably like 3 days, and now it's beautiful and golden. The sun is shining through the trees. It's pretty early and editing away here. I love these mornings so much where you come down and it's pretty cold in the house and load the wood stove up and just get it absolutely cranking, put on your coziest attire, and make a cup of coffee and get to work. It is cold out here. I can't believe I didn't realize it's the first frost. It really was the first frost. And you can see your breath, and it is cold as all get out. And there is nothing like doing firewood on a cold morning. It was the tail end of autumn. We were working fast away on the computers and on chores around the property, and spending all our time in the rural hills. And then one day, a couple things arrived that would change life forever. I'm gonna go for the first ever ride on this thing. Boom, the headlight. And there's a tail light. This is ultimate. I'm so fired up. Seriously. Yeah, it feels better. Okay. Let's turn it on. Wow! That's number one, and it kicks you. This is gonna change my life. This is unreal! This is sick. My honest first thoughts are that is insane, life-changing. I've never really been on a true e-bike. This is a real e-bike, but what's so cool about it is that it's off-road capable. Those tires are serious. And then it folds up into almost nothing. You can fit it in the back of a Toyota Camry. This is like the headlight, the tail light, the rack, the power. It just has instant torque. Unreal. Just thinking about all the things I'll be able to do, going fishing and exploring some of the trail systems, going to the store. I can literally go to the store and get like a small box of groceries and come back. Just now I went and got the mail. So easy. Oh man, this is awesome. Go Tracks, nice work. Very, very cool machine there. If you couldn't already tell, this video is sponsored by Go Tracks. They make e-bikes, they make all sorts of electric motorized transportation, scooters, e-bikes, all kinds of stuff like that. And they make quality stuff. After seeing this, setting it up, riding it, seeing what it's like in person, this is the real deal. So if you're interested in electric motorized transportation, hit the link in the video description and check out GoTrex. I am hoping that this is the answer to my trooper woes. I don't know where my shoes went. Now, we're replacing the fuel pressure regulator. It's a pretty simple thing. The hardest part is getting at the places you need to get at. All right, let's see if it's the cheap, simple fix or if I'm gonna have to take apart whole fuel rail. Injectors.
Almost every day the sky would fill with the last of the autumn leaves, and with the first frost under our belt, it wouldn't be long till the first snow fell.
He just sits up there and spies. Did you see him, Abby? Like, someone's like a legit runner, I swear.
Cows,
They always have
buttocks
nice
with one
legs.
exercise. But not only the legs were...
And it happened real early one morning, starting so light and subtle, it was hardly noticeable. And as the earth woke up, the flakes got bigger, and before you knew it, the rust of autumn was covered in winter's first crochet. explored the forest beyond the stone wall, where the explosion of hues was rare and unforgettable. And what started with a few small flakes turned into a small blizzard.
He loves them. With green and blue eyes.
And so, with the season's first snow, my computer day was out the window, and I was going to spend all day capturing the beauty.
This is the coolest thing in the world. These mornings are... You can't duplicate this. This is one of a kind. I just saw another bike rider go by. What a lunatic. I was thinking about that when you guys headed out. Why, yeah, I mean,
I headed to my off-grid cabin to get a fire going and explore the trails down by the river.
This is so gorgeous. There's light rays now. The snow is falling from the trees and the sunlight. And man, this thing, these tires, you can go right through puddles, jump off rocks, take any bump. The shocks are great. This is like, this is crazy.
But the sunshine didn't last long. And it squalled more as the day came to a close. I arrived back at the glowing cabin as the world turned blue, and I wrote about how grateful I was to be able to document the changing seasons in such a way. And not too long after the first snow, I showed up at my best friend's childhood home as he was back from Montana for a couple weeks.
Hello!
Ah, yes!
Excited.
Oh, this is gonna be sick. And I brought that fishing rod. I really wanna like pop down to the Westfield or wherever. Dude!
This magic snowblower.
Literally. Look at this shed!
It's like this forever. Hey, like imagine pushing a snowblower in front of that shed. Just like. I love these bikes.
Like this super whimsical.
It's leaning into like what it truly is. Like the piano flew over the mountain video. Like those ones that really feel like
What is
this must have been written. Like this
Right.
can't have just happened. All these.
Those are some good explodes.
Yeah, we got, wait, let's put this line right here. We're not gonna leave.
And we explored his family's land and dreamed about the future.
Yeah. So I was gonna like maybe dig that out, flatten it, put some gravel down,
Yep.
put the tiles down, or put the tiles in a corner of the inside.
That'd be cool, like by the wood stove or whatever.
Exactly.
You gonna put a little wood stove in?
Oh yeah. Can you imagine this? Like this tiny house, and then you come in here, art studio,
Seriously.
and you just vibe. Just have like a big, so come back here, like just a big desk along here.
Yup.
And then just like sit up here in the corner.
All
And
the light.
You're just in, you have all the light and you're just in the woods.
Yep. Yep.
Leave the hardwoods, have just like a little meandering path down. Garden's right there.
Yeah.
Leave the hemlocks and just let it be that barrier to the street.
Yeah, totally, for privacy.
But clear them up that way, and then you can see the top of the cabin up there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
have that be like the art.
Yeah.
Like where you have fenced in stuff.
This is a sick spot. Yeah.
We rode up through the marshmallow fields and towards my cabin, as Simon hadn't been there since Allie and I finished it. Simon and I grew up together and have always been brothers to each other. He was home to deal with some very serious family things, and we talked about the stark reality of getting older and the curveballs that life throws at you.
If I'm lost along the way, if I wander off onto a different trail? Will you forgive me if I fail when I'm lost and erased?
I gotta say the floor does get so great. Oh yeah, I love this frame so much with the left corner and like shoot through the railing right here.
We had a beautiful evening together, and it wasn't long after that I showed back up at his place before the sun.
I was wondering if there would be any snow remnants.
And we met with Noah for our yearly sunrise adventure.
Medium format that does video.
And I brought the paint stuff, so.
Overalls.
Funny to have it be us, but also hard to believe that they're selling.
We parked on the side of the road.
Yeah.
You guys missed something extreme.
I don't think I could literally just. You want the opening of that?
As ready as I'm gonna be. Something about it. Because it's adding like so much more.
I'll do a few.
Coffee shop in Brattleboro. I kind of want to pull it right now.
You want to go to the coffee shop in Brattleboro for breakfast? Like, yeah, that's still 4K. It still retains
4K
all this like quality.
It's so funny because it was last year, or no, it was 2021 on New Year's when I first found Filmic Pro. Yeah, keep it going, shoot it. Oh my.
That's what I'm talking about. This is where we drove up this morning. This is what I was like surprised that you haven't, just because this corner of the hills is like some of the most dramatic. Like that's the Holyoke Range out there. Like that's just a perfect heart, like the perfect antler crown.
In the moment, yep. Exactly.
That is a hog. That is an absolute, that deer is
crazy oaks. But there's the Norwegian maple that's yellow. That holds on forever too.
Yeah.
This stretch, these are like literally some of the best New England roads.
Yes, they really are. Like anywhere. You get the But yeah, that's where the feeder is kind of over in that area.
Okay. The moonlight magic, Friday.
Foxtown Mountain Maya's baked. And everyone was like, oh, you don't really like baked, do you?
Just have something. Kyle just grabs your sleeve.
Not without overalls.
By himself. Just like, he's got overalls. He's like, man needs to earn his overalls.
And we got big breakfast plates before Noah split off to do some work, and Simon and I went back to his childhood home to explore the brook we used to conquer as kids.
Or something like that.
Seriously.
Like step up and you immediately see where the old brook is. Get off like fins, just
Yeah.
and then this was a mill, like this, you know.
No way.
Yeah, this was all. This is actually so relaxing. You gotta hop in here and try it.
That night, Simon, Noah, and I met back at my cabin for our new tradition of lamb burgers.
The question is going to be the salt content. Because this is hard as a rock.
This is an old school, behind the scenes friendship. Sandvik with the bay leaves.
Remember the discovery of the bay leaves?
So by now it was well into November. Simon had went back west, the first snow had long since melted, and we were greeted with another thin layer. So I headed off to try something I had never done before. And as I rode along trying different honey holes, I was feeling great excitement for winter and grateful for these hills that I call home.
Around multiple decades. Well, it is sometimes taken around finds to find excuse.
It's been said before.